JUCO World Series all wrapped up. We're back in studio tonight, and if you watched the show last night, you saw how crazy that scene was at Simplicio. So much, in fact, that we didn't even get a chance to show you the highlights from the championship game. So, for the first time, here's a look at how Yavapai pulled it off. A near-capacity crowd at Simplicio for this one last night as Sanjak and Yavapai battled it out for the title. We'll pick it up in the scoreless second there. Ramsey Romano's got a pair on, trying to tally a couple of ribbies. But John Grimsley out in center has other plans. The unreal over-the-shoulder catch saves a pair of runs from scoring and keeps us at zeros. So that's what the guy in center brings to the table. How about the man to his left? Tanner Schutz walks the line, and they had a man on first. They're waving him home the whole way. San Jacinto draws first blood, taking a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second. Now they'd later score another, so in the top of the fifth, down to it's Turtle Kalualua Dudes from the 808 State. Go ahead and say aloha to that one. And just like that, Yavapai's on the board, and we've got a 2-1 ball game, but they weren't stopping with just one run. An inning later, it's Caden Goldby with the bloop single to right. It's good enough to score one, and we're tied at 2. Stayed that way till the top of the 8th. One on for Gavin Johns, but not for long. Get out of town, and he means it. Throw 2 more on the board for the Rough Riders. They lead it 4-2, scoring 1 more to take a 5-2 lead into the 9th inning. So, with 2 outs, it's Sanjak's last shot. Bain Shane Vogel trying to keep their hopes alive. The high fly ball to shallow right won't get it done. Dylan Enweiler, the kid who hit a walk-off grand slam in the district championship, getting Yavapai to the World Series. In there for the clinching out, a little poetic justice for you. And the Yavapai Rough Riders win the 2016 Alpine Bank Junior College World Series title.
It's not real yet. I had a little bit of pressure. I felt like I had a little bit of pressure on me because my father just won a state championship earlier today. So, you know, I had a little bit of pressure, but the players deserve it. Players want it.
I feel like I'm in a cloud. I just want to go celebrate with my boys and my friends back home. But it's been fun this year. We labeled it the road to Zion, the crazy roller coaster to the championship being Zion, and we finally reached Zion.
I don't know if it could get better than this right here. I love this feeling right now.
All right, and here's a quick look at the awards from the tournament. No surprise for the Outstanding Pitcher Award. Devin Smelter struck out 20 batters on Friday, 1 short of tying a World Series record. And Rashawn Kalualua, a.k.a. Turtle, was named the MVP of the championship game. So that puts a bow on the JUCO World Series, and next year is a big one, the 60th anniversary. Can't wait for that. Now, keeping it with baseball, let's talk some Rocks. They've lost 7 of their last 8, hoping to salvage a win in the series finale with San Diego tonight. Scoreless in the first. Not for long. Cargo's got something to say about that. That's a 2-run jack to dead center, and the Rocks lead it 2-0. So we'll jump to the 4th, where it's a 3-run Rockies lead right there. And Nolan notches a 4-bagger of his own. This one scores 2 as well. And Colorado closes out the series with a 10-3 win over the Padres. Now they'll head north to L.A. for a date with the Dodgers. In the NFL, some bad news concerning Pro Bowl cornerback Aqib Talib. According to a report from WFAA-TV, he was one of multiple victims in a Dallas nightclub shooting early Sunday morning. Talib suffered a minor leg injury from what's being called an accidental gunshot wound. The Broncos have been in touch with Talib and are working to find out more information on the situation, but did release a statement saying he'll be okay and was treated at a Dallas area hospital Sunday morning. Some good news for Broncos fans is that it won't require any surgery. All right, now on a lighter note, how about we hit the hardwood? Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Warriors looking for a 2-0 lead in the series, and it was close for most of the first half. Then Draymond Green started doing a lot of this, his 3rd triple of the first half, and he'd finished with 18 in the first frame of this game. LeBron James, maybe you've heard of him. Well, he did some cool stuff. Freezes Iguodala in his tracks there with a crossover, but the Warriors were pulling away, and you can thank Draymond Green, looking like he wants to be one of the Splash Bros, too. Count that one, and the lead is now 17. You know you got it when Steph is impressed. And speaking of that guy, well, we know what he can do. From 28 feet away, Durano checked the scoreboard and tally a win for the Warriors, 110-77 your final. They head to Cleveland for Game 3 on Wednesday. However, that's all the time we have in sports for now. Stick around, though. We'll be right back.